see something strange. Come with us and you will see. It's our town of Halloween.
Guys, welcome back to a new video of Jack's Haunted House. This is going to be Jack's with You 5, I'm pretty sure. And today we're going to be reviewing Cagey with Caged Clown. If you guys do not know, I got this guy a year ago. I did a video on him, actually. Not my best edited video, of course. It was just a video of me getting him, pretty much. But this is him. He is huge. One more thing, sorry if you're eating in the background. There's a stray cat that comes to our house every day, and I gave him some food right now. So hopefully you guys don't mind. But this is him. We're not going to do a demo in this episode, because actually we usually have an extension cord there when it's Halloween, but it's not Halloween no more. And that means his adapter is in a bag in my basement. With everything else, pretty much, I'll probably do a video after this showing how my basement looks and how I organize for Halloween after it's over. Let's get on to this review. So, of course, the 3 factor, if you guys have not watched my other videos, is creep factor, originality, and price. Usually we have voice lines and movement as well, but like I said, he's not gonna be on. But for his voice lines and movements, let's just do it real quick. I'm going to probably give that together I would give it a 9 out of 10. His voice lines are pretty cool. It's like usually like he's gonna let out the little guy out the cage. And his movement is that this little guy right here bumps into like the cage, and this guy moves side to side, his eyes light up, and he talks. Mouth movement as well. It's lots of movement. And that's why I'm giving it a 9 out of 10. 9.5 actually. 9.5 out of 10. Before I do all the creep factors and all of that, let's just talk about a story how I got him. I want to start adding these into each review. How I got Cagey was last year, like I said. And it was a 50% off sale, and we're going to talk about his price later, but let's just say that the price was greatly lowered. It was the price of Ice Cream Clown, Ice Cream's regular price, Ice Cream Clown's regular price, and Ice Cream Clown has no movement. This guy does, and you also have to think about it. He was really cheap, and I'm surprised I even found him, but people in general, I'm not close to the flagship store, I'm about 3 hours away. 2.5 hours, so that means the area I live in, Jersey, Union City, a lot of people don't collect animatronics here. So there are a lot of Spirit Halloweens and Halloween cities and party cities around here. And if it's 50% off sales, there's still a lot of animatronics left. That's actually how I got my Popcorn Clown and Ice Cream Clown pretty easily. When I went into the store, there were still 4 Popcorn Clowns left, which is impressive to see. Because now they're going for like $500 a piece. And this guy, I'll just say the price, he was $150, and the original price was $300, so greatly lowered into a great price. Let's get on to his first factor though, the creep factor. For his first factor, the creep factor, I first off want to say he is pretty impressive for a spirit prop. You guys do not know what I mean? Spirit props don't have a lot of blood nowadays, but he has a ton. The little guy doesn't have that much blood, but him, he has blood all over his clothes, all over his collar. This is not blood I added neither. This is the blood it came with. Like, I added blood to my other animatronics. I didn't even have to do it to this guy. He already has a ton of blood. There's like a bunch of blood spots there, blood spots on his arm. And the most bloodiest part about this is his face. He has carved smile, and all his makeup is pretty much carved into his skin, which is very disgusting. To go up close, of course his face is latex, which is giving him probably, a better chance of winning this one. Because you know what I mean, creep factor, I also mean creep factor and quality. And his quality, speaking of quality, very good. Fantastic, I must say. He looks big. You would think he'd break the amount of animation he had, but he is so good. Yes, I will say this right now. I'm pretty sure I told this in my haunt video. The Cagey Clown is broken. But you will be surprised why he is still working. Because first off, last year, it was really windy. He fell. He hit his head came off, everything came off. I thought he was broken. I built him this year because just to check, he was working. All that was not was the clown in the cage, which is fantastic quality to say the least. Everything is still working. His eyes, like not even the eyes were burnt out. Everything is still working about him. So yeah, for in general quality and creep factor, I'll give a 10 out of 10. This might be my first 10 out of 10, but I'm really impressed with this guy. And he really does deserve a 10 out of 10. The next factor we do have is originality. So, I'm not gonna lie, for a lot of my clown animatronics, the originality could be low. Like, if I did a review on Uncle Charlie now, which I might do, speaking of it, originality would not be the highest. It would actually be pretty low. And I'll explain why. Clowns are just usually basic. White makeup, red makeup, the orange hair, different colored hair, white suits and stuff. He has white suit, red shoes. And I'm not gonna lie, his face is the most original thing about him. His clothes are not. He has red buttons. Even the mini clown is not that original neither. It's orange hair. I like the blue and red. That is very neat. But the originality is not just talking about the clothes. It's talking about what he is. He's a whole clown holding another clown in a cage, and that's pretty original. I know there's Rhyme Ringmaster, and for this, I will be including Rhyme Ringmaster and him together. Not in this review. I mean, for this category, just to say that they're both really original. One's a ringmaster and one's like a crazy flesh-eating clown. And it's very cool. And I will give it an... Sorry for that. I will give it an 8 out of 10. Next up, our last one is price. First off the bat, I'm saying his original price is 7 out of 10. Yeah, I know. Maybe 6 out of 10. 6 out of 10. It's a good price for a guy that's that big. For example, Creepy Towering Clown was like $200, $220. And he just adds a clown, which is, yeah, crazy. But to add 80 more bucks to that is very, I don't know, $250 maybe, $270. I would like that better. Discounted price to $150. That's 10 out of 10. If you're getting this guy for $150 and you're getting an Uncle Charlie for $200, like $20, yeah, he's a good price. Very good price. And putting those both together, that's like an 8.5. So an 8.5 for price. Together, we had a 9.5, 10, 9, and 8.5. I think pretty sure that together is 9.5. He still isn't getting a 10, but very close to 10. I'm not just being greedy. He's very good. 9.5 is pretty much a 10. Let's not lie. And would I recommend him? Yes. If you could find him on eBay for like, might sound rough, $350 or less. It's a lot, but man, maybe $300 less. If you can find him from $300 or less, buy him. He's really good. Definitely recommend it. He will last a long time, I could tell. Like, Bloody Bag of Jokes broke for me. Flesh Eating Zombie broke for me. Uncle Charlie broke for me. Almost all my props broke. And that's what pretty much sucks. But him, he's working perfectly fine, which is fantastic. That's why I definitely recommend him. I think that's it for today as well. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.